more steps, more gains, more reps. GTF. More reps, more gains, more steps, more weight, more steps, more gains, more reps. GTF.
Mostly have it blocked out. That looks pretty good. Let me bring this forward. Alright, now I need to get another table. They sorted too efficiently, kids. Those fucking damn kids. Goddamn fucking kids. Always sorting their shit correctly. Alright, I think that works a little bit better. We're a little bit higher angle now. Alright, I think we have everything we need here. Let's move this out of the way. I do need another light source, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna introduce it. Oh, like that. Maybe I'll come up from underneath the table. Sounds like there might be someone who wants my attention. We just have to wait. So this is Cooking with Gord, episode 2. For your pleasure, of course, we have more, as always, barbecue. All we do is eat barbecue. All we do is eat barbecue on these shows. That's basically it. But today, we do have other things to discuss. So, unfortunately, I pre-gamed most of our chips today. We still got a good amount of Pringles here, but we had a whole nother can, and I ate the whole other can, so we're not going to be able to get that can back, unfortunately. But we do have barbecue Pringles. And what I'm gonna do is explain stage capitalism using these 5 potato chips. Because here's the thing, right now, we live in a 3 potato chip world. And of course the can, this represents whoever owns the table. These people, these are the oligarchs. And then the oligarchs moved to America. And they came up with capitalism. And they decided, hey, one of us will be rich. We're all rich, but one of us will be even richer than all the rest. And maybe we'll all stay rich. Maybe some of us will die of horrible diseases, or maybe some of us will die of gun violence. Maybe some of us will die never, because this one became the rich one. So, in the beginning of capitalism, we had 3, and then we had 1. So now, this chip needs more chips in order to feel like a chip. See, the problem is when you're a chip alone on a table, you're nothing. You can't self-reference, you can't do anything. So this chip needs other chips to surround it with itself, and it busts some of those chips up. So now you can only see one true chip. Let's get you guys right in here into the... So we've only got one true chip amongst us. We've got a whole bunch of crushed up chips, just as good, I mean just as delicious as all the other chips. Slowly, all the chips get eaten up, mostly by cancer, some by heart disease. And so, we're left again, but one chip. Now, the chip sees himself amongst the ruins of the other chips, and thinks, what of those 2 other chips that I never considered before? Perhaps those chips, they know something. So he imports more chips. His only choice is to import more and more chips until he's lost himself within the pile of chips. And he no longer knows who he is. But you know who does remember? These 2 chips right here. Those 2 chips, they say, well, it's probably not organized crime, because those guys were gone a long time ago. It might be the police. Here's a big pile that represents the police corruption. And that could be the problem. But that doesn't seem to be the problem, because we still have a bunch of busted-ass chips here. What's with that? We keep peeling it away. Metaphor of chips. We peel the metaphor away. And what do we have? What's that? Our original chip. We've got him back. What do you have to say now, buddy? Now that you have all these this powerful army of chips beside you to tell you what a chip is and how you're a chip. And you know what he says? I'm unsatisfied with my position in life. That's what that chip says. I wish I could have even more. He says, I wish that we had more tables and more chips. Infinitely more places to be owned. Perhaps there's a universe where all chips can own 1,000,000 chips, he says to the other chips. But our two chips, they once again approach our chip. And they say, cannot you see? I've covered the world in chips like you. And they say they're not like the original chip. Even though we can see, just looking at them, it looks like just 3 fucking chips. Just looks like 3 chips to me. And here's a whole pile of chips. So why are these chips so special? Because these chips say they were here first. But, I just want a chip there. But they haven't considered, nobody cares that they were there first. And nobody cares about their laws. And the whole purpose of their entire journey was to be accepted by the pile of chips. In the end, what does this mean? I couldn't honestly tell you what it means. We have a pile of chips, we have a selfish capitalistic chip, and we have 2 socialist chips. And none of them will get along. So the best thing we can do is have the pile of chips fight amongst themselves, buying up all our capitalistic goods. Because these 3 chips, they were working together all along. And that's end stage capitalism. Alright, we're back. I got interrupted. So the problem is that we ran out of chips. There's no more chips to exploit. So we need to go get another bag of chips. That's the thing. We need more chips. And we just throw a bunch more chips on the table. Oh, these chips, they don't look anything like the old chips. So there's nothing wrong with exploiting them. Is there? The barbecue chips don't seem to think so. But what will the dill pickle pretzels do when it comes time to do war against the superior barbecue Pringles? Well, it turns out they're going to do battle on economic planes. So they're not going to fight the Twigs. They begin to team up. Now they're on the same side as the chips. You're not getting the full scope. Yeah, there we go. So the Twigs are now on the same team as the chips. Because they say someone who will buy $5 can of Pringles will easily buy some shitty dill pickle Twigs. Sorry, and just to add, we will pay. And just to finish our lesson, one day the Twigs will own the whole table and there will be no more potato chips. But then the rice cakes will come. But unfortunately, I ate those ones too. So the lesson here is do not eat all the rice cakes before you make the video.